Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're at. I am Bella. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It is April. And I am honestly baffled by the fact that we're already 4 months into the year. Oh my gosh. Mr. Bubby has joined us, per usual. Hi, Mr. Mwah. I hope everybody has had a great first quarter. We are a quarter of the way through the year, and I think it's time to catch you guys up on what's been going on the past few months. So it's time for my first ever quarter recap. Guys, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do these. I love watching people's like monthly favorites, just the things that they've been reading, listening to, wearing that they just love. So I thought I'd share with you guys some of my favorites from the first 3 months of the year. So the categories are as follows: books, music, clothes, movies and TV shows, beauty, and miscellaneous. The books are the only category where I will be going through every single thing I read, not just my favorites. And I chose to do that because A, I've only read about 13 books so far this year, I think. And B, I've been very blessed this year and have had so many great reads. I feel like I just have to share them all with you. So I think we should start off nice and strong with all the books that I've read so far this quarter. We're obviously gonna go in order because that's just what we do. Here's my stack. I'm actually so proud of myself. How many are here? 13. I was right, because one of them was on my Kindle. Wait, the way I'm so proud of myself, that's actually fire. I feel like I read a good range of books this quarter, so yay me. The first book I read was Iron Flame, which I was rereading in preparation for the infamous Onyx Storm. I actually listened to it on audiobook this time, which I think was a better experience than just reading it physically. And second time around, I actually liked it a lot more. So I was really excited to finally reread this, and it definitely got me excited for Onyx Storm, which was the next book I read. Obviously a very, very anticipated release. It met my expectations, but it also didn't. The more that I've sat on it, I feel like it felt like a filler book, which is fine. Sometimes you need those. I did think it was good. It's not my favorite in the series. I think Fourth Wing and Iron Flame are still better, but sometimes I wonder with a reread what I might catch and what I might like more than the first time around. So overall, I did like it. I thought the ending was insane. I can't believe she left us on that note. Next up, I read Out of the Woods, another very anticipated read. I was so excited for this. Out on a Limb was just one of my favorites, so I could not wait for this one, and it did not disappoint. 5 stars. It hit very close to home as somebody who's been with their high school sweetheart for 7 years, and so it was nice and refreshing to see a romance in that realm. So I really liked it. Next up, another very anticipated read for me. Silent Sparrow. Oh my goodness, this was so good. Unbelievably good. I loved it. I rated it 4 stars. I will read anything Brynn Weaver writes because she is just so fun. It is so entertaining. The characters are always great and so likable. The women I feel like are always relatable to me. The circus, I'm sorry. I've never been into circuses, but I fear I may need to start reading more things revolved around a circus because this was just so awesome. Next up, I continued with my reread of Throne of Glass. This time around, I read Assassin's Blade first, and I still stand by that you should read it third. I do. I think I rated this 5 stars after my reread. I think I initially rated it like 3.5. I sometimes just cannot believe that this is how the series starts. I was reading it, and it just is so unassuming. It sets up the whole series so well. All of the little Easter eggs are so good. Sarah J. Maas, you can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry. So next up, I read a book that my friend Grace recommended to me, and it's You'd Look Better as a Ghost by Joanna Wallace. This does not get enough hype. Just like at all. Another 5 star. The Lord's been blessing me with great reads this year, guys. I don't really even want to tell you what this book is about. I think you just need to go into this with just expectations of a good time because this is just so crazy. It is so funny. So if you want to be laughing out loud, this right here is absolutely hilarious. Next, I read The Games Gods Play on my Kindle. It was chosen as the book club book for that month, which I think was in March. That was in March. I'm sorry. 5 stars. It was just so good. It was one of those books that like the writing isn't necessarily the greatest thing I've ever witnessed in my life, but the vibes are there. So you just need to go into this with all good vibes, ready to swoon, and ready to be on the edge of your seat because this book just keeps you so entertained throughout the whole thing. And I just loved it. I thought it was so fun. I love a Greek gods moment. Very much Percy Jackson meets Hunger Games. So if that's your vibe, go for it because it was lovely. Next, I reread Crown of Midnight. I kept that ish going. I moved it up to a 5 star. Oh my gosh, who am I, guys? This was so phenomenal. I got really emotional rereading this because seeing these characters as they are in Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight versus Kingdom of Ash, they change so much and they grow so much. So much stuff happens to them that I just wish that they could stay here, stay innocent and happy. Loved my reread of Crown of Midnight. Next, I read Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I have only read The Housemaid by her, and this was one of those ones that everyone says is right up there with The Housemaid, and so I had to give it a try. I rated it 4 stars. It was so good. It was so fast paced. I read it in just, I think, a couple days. Frida will get you with the plot twists. She really will. I thought I was guessing what was gonna happen. I was wrong. Next, I read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This opened up a whole new wormhole for me. I've obviously read the original trilogy when I was younger, and I really do want to reread it. And I had never seen the movie until about a month ago, which we'll talk about later. Snow is evil. That man is evil from page 1. It was so interesting reading this and seeing his story from his point of view. Lucy Gray. I love Miss Lucy Gray. I listened to the audiobook. It took me a while to get through this. It was pretty slow, but I think it's such an important read for people who love the Hunger Games, and he's always been the villain, guys. He's always been the villain. Next up, I continued the Chestnut Spring series with Powerless. 5 stars. Jasper Gervais. I can't get over it, guys. Every time I read one of the books from the Chestnut Spring series, I think to myself, wow, I just need to read the next one right away. And then I don't, and then I go read it and I'm like, wow, why didn't I read this right away? This is so good. So I really have to move on to the next one soon because this series is just so great. Elsie Silver knows how to write a good romance. If you've read the Chestnut Spring series, you know these books are just great. So I would definitely recommend these to anybody who loves a little cowboy romance. Next up is the one nonfiction book that I read. It's called Mostly What God Does. We read it for family Bible study that I do with the women in my family. We've read it over the course of the last 3 months. It was a really great book. I rated it 3.75 stars. If you're doing a Bible study and you need a good book for people who are in all different walks of their faith and for people of different ages and different stages of life, like, this is a great book. And I think to people who are relatively new in their faith, these can all be really great things to learn about for the first time through Savannah Guthrie's writing, because she was just so real and honest and vulnerable. So definitely recommend this for your next Bible study read. Lastly, we're getting up to date here. We've got King of Sloth. I knew I had to pick up King of Sloth soon because King of Envy comes out at the end of this month. I read this book and I rated it 4.5 stars. Again, I read Anna Huang for the vibes, but this book particularly, plot was fire. I feel like in some of her books, the plot is a little absent. Plot is elsewhere, or it's just not like the most in-depth thing ever. I loved this. And I love that you get so many of the characters from the other books. That's my favorite part of interconnected standalones. And I think interconnected standalones need to do that a lot more often, where there's people from the other books more frequently throughout the book. So I loved this. Can't wait for King of Envy. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, Mr. Bug looks so cute right now. I will insert a picture. Alrighty, those were all the books that I read this quarter. So many good ones. I feel so blessed that I have just had great book after great book. It doesn't happen like that very often, and so I'm hoping that these good vibes can continue for this next quarter. Next up, we are moving on to clothes. I've got a good little pile of things that I've really been loving wearing this quarter, so let's get this going. First up, we've got this Crescent City sweater that I got for Christmas. So freaking cute, through Love All Is Possible. But like the pink and the white is just so cute, and it's so freaking cozy. If you've gotten any of these sweaters from Rebel and Fleur, I think it is, they're just so cozy and I love them, and they're oversized. I've been loving this sweater. A lot of these clothes are like super cozy clothes because, I'm sorry, the first quarter of the year, you've got to be cozy. It's the seasonal depression months. It's the bad weather months. Next up, we have a pair of jeans that I just recently bought, and I have been wearing them all the time. They're an American Eagle pair of jeans, and they are just a wide leg jean. They've got the little phrase at the bottom. They are just so comfortable, and American Eagle jeans have always been comfortable. They've got a stretch to them. They're wide leg, and I feel like they just go with absolutely everything. I love when I find a pair of jeans that I can just wear every single day. Definitely recommend getting yourself a pair of American Eagle jeans. Next up is this sweatshirt I got, and I'm not remembering where I got it from, so I will link it, obviously. It says Cozy Reader Book Club, and it's pink and red, and it's got just like cute little heart locket there. It says reading opens your heart, and it's just so cute. Like, I love a good cute sweatshirt to wear while I'm reading, when I go to the movies. So I definitely recommend picking up one of these cute little bookish sweatshirts. Next up, one more sweatshirt. I'm so sorry. Like I said, it's been cozy months. Another American Eagle purchase, thank you American Eagle, is this like cute, it's like kind of kind of cropped and it's crocheted. I don't think it's actually crocheted, but it's more of like a lacy kind of material on it. And it's got this little cutout. It is so cute. I also have it in cream and I just love it. I love it so much. It goes with everything. It can be dressed up or down. It's also just been the most perfect transition piece between winter and spring, because especially here in Washington, definitely need some good transitional pieces, and this one's one of them. So next I have the overalls that I'm currently wearing. I got these last year. This season, I feel like I've been re-wearing them so much. They are just so cute. They're from Shiny by Nature and they fit so good. I feel like sometimes being a curvy girl, overalls are a hard find. So got a cute little heart on it. Lastly, I have an interesting one and I'm so sorry, but I've been wearing it all the time, so I have to show you. I got it from Etsy. I will definitely link the shop below. Are you kidding me? It's literally a Bubby shirt. You know Bubby, my cat? It's the cutest thing ever. I wear it around the house. It's my favorite PJ shirt right now. I do wear it out. I won't lie. I do wear it out. I love my cat. Sue me. But it is really good quality. It's so comfortable. The design process was so easy. They sent a proof before they made the shirt. So I would definitely recommend this shop. I will link them down below. Alrighty guys, let's talk music, because if you know me, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I love music. I did music in college. I did theater in college. Music is my jam. And there's just been so many great music releases, so many things that I'm discovering for the first time, and let's talk about it. New album that just came out is The Crux by DJO. Guys, the first album was a no-skip album. The second album is also a no-skip album. It is so stinking good, so summer vibes, so perfect time. It like just recently came out, but I am including it because it has been on repeat. I am just absolutely obsessed. Some of my favorites are Link, Basic Being Basic, Charlie's Garden. Oh my gosh, Crux. Guys, every single one. Okay, so I guess we're just starting with albums that I've been enjoying, because the second album I've really been loving recently is Melodrama. I've been a Lord stan since Pure Heroine. I was a Solar Power lover. I loved Solar Power. It came out at like the perfect time of my life to be listening to it. So I've been re-listening to Melodrama for the past few months. It's just so good. Recently been loving The Liability Reprise and Sober. Guys, I'm finally listening to Brat. Almost a year late. I know, but I'm finally getting into Brat. It's fire. I know I missed the time for it. This year's my Brat summer. Okay, it is so fun and I love it, especially when working out. Okay, we can't talk about new albums without talking about Ariana's deluxe album, obviously. Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Brighter Days Ahead. So many new great songs. Every single one. I've been loving Warm. Specifically, Warm has been on repeat. Just the lyrics are so good. She put so much into this album. I just love her, especially after Wicked and especially after Eternal Sunshine. Just this last year has been an Ariana year and I'm here for it. I have two artists I've been listening to a lot that aren't the people I just mentioned, obviously. Not necessarily albums, but just some of their music. So I've been listening to a lot of Florence and the Machine, specifically Cosmic Love and Free. Oh, so good. I think I'm just getting ready for summer, and so my music is very summer coded right now. All the music right now I've been listening to has been the vibes of like windows down, sun coming in, I'm on my way to the beach, I'm gonna eat a sandwich, and I have a coffee in hand, sunroof open. That's my dream. All the Florence and the Machine has been playing in my car. Dog Days Are Over. A classic. A new artist that I've recently discovered, really hope I'm pronouncing her name right, is Jessie Detter. She's a singer-songwriter on TikTok. There's a specific video, I will put it up here.
I asked you to tell me I'm beautiful, like a stupid girl on my back for you.
And was like, oh, you're fire. And so I obviously looked her up immediately, and I've been listening to Sophia, I'm Sorry, and Apartment Song. So good. And I want to listen to her new EP. It's on my list of things to listen to, but she is just so phenomenal and her songwriting is great. Now we've got a speed run of specific songs that I've just been loving, have been on repeat in my car. Speyside, Bon Iver. Thank you for the new album, King. Holy Forever, House Fires. Oh, I've loved this song for so long, but this cover is so stinking good. Another great Christian song that I've been loving is I'm Getting Ready. Tasha Cobbs and Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj's verse, so fire. We need Nicki to write a gospel album ASAP. You hear me, Nicki? Totally opposite of that. The Giver, Chapel Roan. Thank you, Chapel. Love the new music. When's the album? This song is so good. I scream it in my car all the time. It's a new karaoke favorite. Another great worship song, Who Else? By Gateway Worship and Abby Gamboa. Abby Gamboa, I love you, queen. Your voice, phenomenal. This song, on my knees praising our Lord and Savior, because who else is more worthy of that? Nobody. And then lastly is a new release by one of my most favorite artists of all time, Wash, Jon Bellion. Thank you, Jon Bellion, for coming back 7 years later. Thank you to Jon Bellion's wife for inspiring such an album. I'm so excited. So that's all the music that I've just absolutely been loving recently. Next up, I have something I'm really excited to talk about, and it's movies and TV shows. I don't know if anybody knows this about me, but I fear I'm a film and TV show connoisseur. Film more than TV, probably. I love watching new movies. I love going to the movies. It's me and my dad's favorite thing to do together is to just go see a new movie. First, let's talk TV. I've been watching 2 shows as of late. The first one is I am rewatching Once Upon a Time. I feel like Once Upon a Time is so slept on. I'm gonna be honest. While the CGI isn't the best, I mean, it was like 2011, guys. CGI was not the best. Budget wasn't as high, but the casting is so good. They need to get that casting director on the casting crew for Disney remakes because I don't know what they're doing. The casting is so good. The acting is phenomenal, honestly. They have a few like really great actors and actresses in that show, and just the plot is always so good. Everyone likes to say there's plot holes, whatever. I'm there for the vibes. Just such a great show overall. Love it. So I've been rewatching that. Something that I'm watching for the very first time is This Is Us. I will say it's been an emotional journey. I've been watching it with my dad slowly but surely. It's kind of a hard show to binge. If you've watched it, you know. It's super emotional, super sad, heartfelt. Every episode makes you cry. Whether it's sad or happy cry, or heartbreaking cry. If you are into shows like that, I would definitely recommend it. It's very heavy. If you've got a lot of triggers, maybe stay away. The writers are so great at connecting all the timelines, like the things in the past and the present coincide within the episode, and it's just such a great show. I'm on season 4 right now, so no spoilers. Okay, movie route. First, let's talk about a movie that has been out for a while that I just recently watched, and that was The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I will say the worst thing they did for that movie was cast someone hot as Snow. Like, it's so hard to watch that and read the book at the same time and be like, is this the same person? And I will say Tom Blythe did a great job coming off to everybody in the audience as he was trying to portray himself in the book to other people. But in the book, we just get his inner monologue. So we know there's some evil things going on in his head. It was such a phenomenal movie. I am a Rachel Zegler lover. They could never make me hate her. Comment down below if you're a Rachel Zegler lover or hater, because we need to talk about this because the hate is so forced. I could be biased because I've been watching her on YouTube since I was like 12. But she did such a great job as Lucy Gray, an insanely great job. She's so talented. Her voice, personally, as a singer, watching her on that movie, I've watched it like 4 times since because I just thought they did such a great job. Dialogue is almost word for word for the book. What more could we ask for? I just loved it. 2 new movies that have come out recently that I've watched is Anora. She deserved the Oscar win. Was I rooting for Cynthia Erivo to win? Yes, of course. I'm a Wicked girl. I love Wicked. But I was so happy that Anora won as much as they did, and I'm so glad Mikey Madison won. The movie was phenomenal. I thought it was so great. The work that she put into it, I've been watching so many interviews. I thought it was so funny. I was rolling the whole time I watched it. And then I recently went and saw the new Captain America when it came out, Brave New World. I loved it. My dad and I are huge Marvel fans. We never get disappointed with a Marvel movie. And I think some people are a little too harsh. I know fans are fans and they want things done a certain way. But you know what? I loved the movie. I thought it was very reminiscent of a Captain America movie. I loved something that wasn't multiverse related or magical superpower-esque, whatever. It was just a simple Captain America movie with humans being our biggest enemy. I think Anthony Mackie's wonderful. Really great action sequences, like really great ones. I think the thing that honestly probably didn't do the movie justice was the trailer. I think just all movies need to stop showing so much in the trailers. I think they need to leave some things up for surprise. So I think that was one of those movies that maybe they shouldn't have revealed, you know, who the bad guy was or whatever. So those are some of the movies and shows I've been watching. Next up, we have beauty. Anything beauty related that I've just been loving the past few months. I think I'm gonna start with makeup first. I recently pretty much revamped my whole makeup routine because my skin was not doing well. And you know what the culprit was? The e.l.f. primer and the e.l.f. Halo Glow foundation. So many of my other products were also e.l.f. and I just couldn't take the risk, and so I cut everything out. I had to go back to my roots because when I first started doing makeup as a sophomore in high school, I started all high-end, and you know what? I had to go high-end, guys. Here are some makeup products that I've been loving. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, a classic, which I've never tried. This is the real deal. So high coverage. This is fire. And my skin's been doing so well under it. My color match, which I know was me successfully choosing the right color, but the color match was crazy. I didn't realize I was cool toned. I have absolutely been loving this foundation. It goes on so well. It looks great on the skin. I've been loving the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour in Solace. Have been loving this, and I've been pairing it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. This combo, fire. Love it. It looks great on my skin. My cheeks right here break out really bad, and so I've been definitely watching the products that I stick all up in here, and these have been doing great on my skin, as well as the new blush combo. I have the famous Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Happy, paired with the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Powder Blush in Poppy Pink. The color, Gorgina. Like, it is such a great summer combo. I feel like my blush combo before looked great, but it was more of like a fall winter color, and I feel like I needed something good for spring and summer, and this combo is so good. And I also have a new lip combo that I have been absolutely loving. So I start out with the Wonderskin lip tint in the shade Charming, and I've just been lining my lips with it just to kind of give it a nice lip line that doesn't come off. Then I pair it with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Twisted. This is just such a great lip liner. It goes on so smooth. I don't know why I've been sleeping on the ColourPop lip liners, but so good. And then, guys, the holy grail, the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. It's so good. This one is Rose Envy, and I just think it's such a great shade. It goes with everything, and I just think the lip combo is so gorgeous, and I've just been wearing it every single day. Two other beauty products I would recommend that aren't makeup related. One of these guys, 100% jojoba oil. I've been using it on my skin after I shower, before I lotion. My skin feels great. Like, it feels so good, and I pair it with that one lotion. And just the pairing has been making my skin feel so good, and it looks really good. I could not recommend this enough. And last but certainly not least, because it has been one of the best products I think I've ever tried in my life, is Bali Secret Hair Vitamin that I got from Amazon. I struggle with hair oils because I never know how much to put on, and they literally come in these little red capsules, and you just twist off the top, and that's all the oil in there that you use for your hair. And I have never seen such a huge difference with my hair instantly. I used it for a couple days and was like, wow, my hair looks great. Usually I braid it so that I can go to bed and it doesn't get all frizzy. I've always been envious of people with like the shiny, healthy looking hair, and this vitamin does it. So I could not recommend this enough to anybody because it is so freaking good. Lastly, I've got the little miscellaneous category. I had a couple things I wanted to add, and I didn't really know what category to stick them in. The first thing in the miscellaneous category that I have absolutely been loving, HotWorks. Has anybody here tried HotWorks? Because if you haven't, you absolutely should. HotWorks has been so much fun. I signed up for a free class. I was like, you know what, let's try it. And I signed up that same day. This was me after my first HotWorks class. It was rough, I won't lie. The workouts are hard. You can go at your own pace. They're in a sauna, so you are sweating and you feel the burn for sure. It has just been such a great lifestyle change for me, and it's been so helpful just to be able to have a form of exercise that I enjoy doing. I would just definitely recommend looking into it if you haven't done it. And then lastly, the last thing I wanted to talk about, book journaling. Book journaling is so much stinking fun. I definitely want to make a video soon of just updating my book journal, maybe showing you around what I've done so far. I just think creative hobbies are so incredibly important, and reading is such a fun hobby, and so to be able to combine reading and being able to create something fun, it's just wonderful. And I can use that time to stay off my phone, listen to an audiobook. It's 2 in 1. We're hobby stacking here. It is just a blast. I love it so much. So alrighty guys, that was my quarterly recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. So many great books, great music, movies, beauty products, clothes. Like, I am just so thankful for this first quarter of the year, because these first 3 months, they can be hard. I deal with a lot of seasonal depression. It's hard to get through that. And so I'm thankful for all of these things, helping make the winter a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more happy and joyous. Praise God for that. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can find something inspiring out of any of these things, something that you might try. Everything is linked down below, obviously. I just hope you had a great first quarter. I am praying for all of you to have a wonderful second quarter. We're getting into summer months. Things are looking up, and I just feel so happy. So I love you all so much. Like and subscribe, comment down below, all the things, and I will see you next time. Mwah!